comes to a building or doing a construction project, most people either don't have the knowledge, know the processes, or have the contacts to start and complete a project. You might have a need to finish a basement, remodel inside of your home, build a new home, build out a commercial space, or are even looking to build a new commercial property. You will most likely need or want to use a trusted resource for your project. And you want to have someone with accountability and transparency on your team. At BuildRight Contractors, we have the trust factor with transparent invoicing, no deposits, and we also incorporate technology not just for us, but for you. We offer solutions to best support you and your needs for your build.
We chose BuildRight Contractors just for the transparency that they offered. We felt of all the other contractors we met that they were the most upfront and honest. Plus, we really did love their app that they demonstrated for us. It clearly showed how much they were making. It showed all the bids they were actually getting. Plus, they took the time out of their busy day to meet us on such short notice. A lot of other contractors didn't do it with their busy schedules. So we were just deeply appreciative of that and just how well they treated us, honestly.
It was just so easy to go through them because they had those connections with all the other contractors that needed to come in and finish, and I didn't have to work with all of them. I just worked with BuildRight. I just worked with Chris, and it was so easy. I could call him at any time. I love working with that aspect of it.
If you're looking for general contractor who will patiently work with you, and if you're looking for general contractor who simply make things happen, then Chris is the guy.
With our processes in place and professional experience, we'll leave an impression of honesty and transparency, keeping your needs in mind and you a priority, all while helping you build your dream and making it a reality. From commercial, residential, basements, and remodels, we invite you to build it right with BuildRight Contractors. Our experience, your needs.
We hired BuildRight Contractors to expand on my wife's business. She does make cookies for a living, so we decided to use our basement space to build her another kitchen, as well as creating more of an open area for our kids to play in as well. We felt like with Chris and them that they were giving us the best advice through every step of the way. They were willing to catch mistakes that their own guys were making and getting them fixed immediately. So we appreciate the experience just from the start to the end. So we would work with BuildRight Contractors again if given the opportunity. Again, the transparency that Chris and them offered us was great. Seeing the financial situation all up front, as well as the work being done. I mean, now that it's been done for a few months, we can just see the quality. There hasn't been a single issue yet. And just by visual glance, you could just tell the work is just high quality. And we thought Chris was awesome. He talked to us constantly. Didn't matter if it was the weekend, didn't matter if it was late at night. He was always willing to help us no matter what. So I'd recommend Chris and BuildRight Contractors right off the bat. My main thing was just the communication factor. They told us every single day when things were happening. Anytime we had a question, they told us. If there was any delays for any reason at all, Chris was always upfront and honest about that. And we just felt like it was someone we could trust.
We hired BuildRight Contractors to finish our basement. We had a need where my husband was working from home now, so he was working on our bedroom. The space wasn't working for us. He needed his own space. We had a few bids come out, but we hired BuildRight Contractors because of their knowledge. They knew exactly what they were talking about. He came in with ideas. He told me right from the very beginning when I met him, he was like, hey, this is what I would do if it was my house. It's so nice knowing that a contractor built it because I know it's structurally sound. We have a silk hanging from our ceiling and we planned that into our designs. And he specifically built it so I could add a silk, so I know it's hanging safe and I know it's not gonna fall down, my kids aren't gonna come crashing down. So it's just the little things that they thought of while they were finishing the basement that I can send my kids down with ease, and I know that they're safe and playing. I would definitely recommend BuildRight Contractors to someone in the future. Either it's finishing their home, adding a new addition onto their home, because of their efficiency, because they communicate with you. And I think that's very hard to find in a company where people actually want to communicate with you and want to help you get the space that you want out of the space that you do have. They know how to make it look good and they make you feel comfortable all through the process.
My name is Gary Patel. I am with the Status Hospitality Group. We own and operate approximately $175 million worth of hotel portfolio in northern Utah. We acquired a hotel in Salt Lake City. It's the Ramada Inn. We received a surprise where the city official and fire marshal wanted us to involve GC on this project. Not many general contractors out there very hungry for work. Their availabilities are 6 months out, 2 months out, a year out, and so on. And Chris also is busy, but over the years, based on our relationship, he was the type of individual that I could count on, and I knew that I can ask Chris to jump on something based on the urgency of the project. Chris is the type of guy who's going to show up, who's gonna get dirty, and if he needs to get his hand dirty and jump into something, he'll jump into something. At the end of the day, he knows that when I report to Gary at the end of the day, what Gary is looking for is what did we made it happen today. Who made it happen, it's not relevant. And he's very driven to get things done. If you're looking for general contractor who will patiently work with you, and if you're looking for general contractor who simply make things happen, then Chris is the guy.
In the commercial world, all developers and banks, they get to see all of the bids, all of the invoices, and you get to know exactly what you're paying for. And on the residential side, they don't necessarily get to see that. So I wanted to create something that would be open, honest, and have clear communication with no hidden details. The way that we bill out our customers is very unique. We actually show all of our invoices to our customers, and then we add a fee on top of it. So our customers truly get to see exactly what we are paying, and then they also know exactly what we are making to then pay to our employees and cover everything that we have as our company for direct and indirect costs. The way that we bill out our homeowners with our invoices is very unique. Because we do not ask for a deposit up front, we don't have money sitting there to necessarily go buy products and to be able to pay out our subcontractors that are coming in to do work for us. And so we bill out our homeowners twice a month. Typically the 1st of the month and the 15th of the month is what we'll do. And that way our subcontractors who do a lot of work for us are not waiting for their money and trying to float the project, and that's how we keep our quality subcontractors, because they're getting paid for the work that they've already completed, that you as a homeowner will be able to actually go and see has been done from the bills that we send to you. You can walk downstairs and see that it's done before you actually pay that invoice. You know, we feel like we're the good ones in the industry because we're not asking for a deposit. We want to come and actually work for you, and we want your project to be completed. So that way you can know for a surety that, hey, when are these guys actually going to show up? I just handed all of this money to them. When are they going to be here? With the way that we run our business and how we do things, you're going to have that feeling of the trust, the honesty, the communications there, and that your basement's going to be done, or your remodel or your commercial project will be done. Because we're not asking you to front it in hopes that you're going to get something back in return. And we don't leave people high and dry. We've committed to you. We're going to be there until it's done. With CoConstruct, it allows us to have open communication while being transparent. We're also putting our proposals in there. We get back our quotes from all of our subcontractors. All of our invoices get put into there. You'll be able to actually see the schedule and know where your project is going to be at any given moment. The communication is amazing for us. This is where we want to communicate with our homeowners and also with our subcontractors, so that way we know exactly what's happening on our projects. We upload all of our plans, our drawings, the designs that we have, even our permits that we get back from the city. It allows us to utilize this process in so many different ways that we're able to work with you. The benefit of using it for the homeowner is that you're in the driver's seat. you actually get to see everything that's happening on your project at any given time, besides being able to walk downstairs. If you're out of town and you're allowing us to be in your home, you can still see what's happening because we still upload job logs for you. And you're really in the driver's seat going through this process with us at BuildRight Contractors, because you're able to see all of this information and you're able to dial in and see exactly where your budget is at any given point. And when it comes to any change orders that you might have, you're going to know exactly what you're going to pay for it, because we're not going to play any games and try and figure out what we're giving back and what we're going to add to make up for some of that cost. You'll be able to actually see where things are and know exactly where your budget stands. Hey guys, this is Chris Wilson with BuildRight Contractors. I wanted to bring you down to our property that we have here in Genola, Utah. These lots are 2.5 acre lots. Genola, Utah, for those people that don't know, we're down by Santaquin and then Goshen over this direction. There's a lot of great things down here in Genola to do as a family. Get out on a side-by-side, take an ATV ride, right outside in your backyard. You're gonna be able to go onto BLM land and utilize that. These lots are 2.5 acres. They're available for sale. You can call and contact our realtor, Andrew Payne with Sky Realty. BuildRight Contractors is the developer and the builder for these properties. Not only do we do basement finishes, we do commercial properties, we do tenant improvements, we build homes, we do custom homes, we remodel, we do a whole bunch. We basically can take care of you from start to finish on everything.